ladies and gentlemen, welcome in for a very special Monday night here in the Bi-District round between your Sulphur Springs Lady Cats and the Caddo Mills Lady Foxes, a rematch not only of last year's Bi-District match, but these two teams have already played each other once this season, kind of looking at the road to the state championships. The winner of this game will face the winner of Lindale, who is 21-8 this year, and Pine Tree, who is 12-18. So that's the two potential area round matchups. And thank you so much for joining us live exclusively on NFHS. If you've been hanging out with us all year, thank you so much and welcome back. If this is your first time joining us, my name is Tyler Lennon, and I'm joined by none other than a Wildcat legend himself. If it's Sulphur Springs playoffs, you already know he's in the building. It's Ryan Humphreys. Ryan, what's going on, Bubba?
Tyler, an absolute pleasure. It is a beautiful Monday night in Commerce, Texas, and a little bit of girls basketball playoff action.
Yes, I'm
very
excited.
And a playoff rematch, as you've already mentioned.
Yes, very excited for this.
So that makes this one a fun one. And I'll go ahead and just go another layer. Caddo Mills, a future football district opponent. So we're definitely going to get familiar with the Caddo Mills Foxes.
Yep.
And I guess that starts tonight.
I guess so. And like we said, a rematch from last year where the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats won. The Lady Cats went on to win another game, made it all the way to the third round where they almost won in the third round as well. And I think as far as losses go, that's about as much fun as me and you have had doing a broadcast.
Oh, the girls' basketball run last year was a lot of fun. I was actually, believe it or not, I was in the Mesquite Horn Gym this week. That's where that run came to an end. But yeah, excited for tonight, excited for the opportunity, and I think it's an opportunity that we can make the most of.
I think so as well. Before we go any further, I want to make sure that everyone knows, as always, the pregame show is brought to you by Discount Wheel and Tire of Sulphur Springs, where they offer a full line of Michelin tires. When you're looking for the right tire, the choice is easy. Michelin packs more science into their tires to bring together safety, durability, fuel efficiency, and performance without trade-offs. Match the right tire with the right service today. Discount Wheel and Tire, proudly serving our Wildcats and Lady Cats for over 30 years. Ryan, like I said, these two teams have played each other already once this season, and Caddo Mills did win that game 54-45, but the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats have been very, very good since then. And I do want to say, this is a much improved Caddo team from what we saw last year. They're ranked number 19 in the state this year. They're 28-7. This is a much better Caddo team than what we saw last year.
And have you already said the score of last year's playoff game?
Yes.
I think it was
the Lady
bad.
Cats won that one 63-27.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Cody Rowland might have had a huge one, and that was at Greenville.
Don't quote me on this, but she might have outscored Caddo Mills in that one.
I thought that she had a huge night.
Yeah, she had a huge game.
But to your point, Caddo Mills, a complete 180 different type of team this year. You're talking state ranked. You're talking a 20-win team. This is going to be a much different matchup tonight.
Yes, 100%. Something interesting, though, since these two teams played each other, the Lady Cats, like I said, are getting better and better and better as the season goes on. They've played 12 games since they played Caddo, and in those games, they're scoring 54 points per game, only allowing 36. Caddo, on the other hand, is 12-5 since playing the Lady Cats, but they're actually scoring 40 points per game and allowing 41, which is wild to be 12-5.
Well, that means, and this is just math, but that means they've had some big opponent nights.
They have.
Maybe some 70s or some 80s type
There's
games.
been at least one, if not two 80s that they've allowed.
Okay.
Ryan, I
so
think
the opportunities there offensively
yes.
For the Lady Cats is what I'm hearing.
Yes, 1,000%. I want to get into our players to watch and predictions for tonight's game. But before we go any further, let's hear from our friends over at Discount Wheel and Tire and a few others who make all this possible. And then we'll be back live and exclusively on NFHS.
Car problems always show up at the worst time.
What am I going to do?
Oh, looks like we caught it just on time. We'll have you fixed up and on the road in no time. All set. Have fun on the trip.
Thank you. You too.
Me too.
Hello world, hear the song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
Reliable tires, reliable service, wherever life takes you.
Triple Crown Roofing, your local roofing experts with a dedicated team and extensive experience. From repairs to complete roofing systems, we offer competitive prices and free consultations. Specializing in commercial and residential roofing, we provide the highest quality craftsmanship and customer care. Contact Triple Crown Roofing today. Triple Crown Roofing. Roofing done right.
I've seen a lot of Texas out on the open road. From up in Amarillo down to San Antone. No matter where I travel, one thing remains the same. Everybody loves Ford here in the Lone Star State. Ford is the best in Texas.
And ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Discount Wheel Tire pregame show right
This game
here
is brought
on
to you by
the
your
NFHS Network. We thank you so much for hanging out with us.
It's the best in Texas.
And we're very excited for this one. I think we're in for a very good match. Again, two teams who are pretty familiar with each other, but, I mean, none of that matters now. None of what happened last year or earlier this season matters. It's all about what happens right here tonight. Ryan, going to go ahead and start with our players to watch. And this is a player that I pick a lot, but I think really going to need her to have one of her best games, Riley Ivory. The first time against Caddo Mills, she is why, or a big part of why it was as close as it was. It was one of the best games of her career, 16 points on 5 of 8 from the field. She also led the team in rebounds with 8, assists with 6, and steals with 4. Again, I mean, that's one of the best games of her career so far against a really, really, really good opponent. I think she'll need to be that good again to get a win here tonight, but I also think she will be.
Well, and I think you kind of took the words out of my mouth. It can't be a one-girl show tonight.
Right.
I don't think that's going to be enough to take down Caddo Mills. I think it's going to need to be a group effort. I think that a big part of that's going to have to come from Riley Ivory. I think another individual that's going to have to come from, it's going to have to come from senior Rainey Johnson. You got senior experience, a girl that has played in multiple playoff games, playoff venues in multiple sports, and so she is a seasoned veteran in that sense. I mean, it's already kind of filling up the gym. It's a big crowd. It's a big game, and so Rainey Johnson, she kind of does it all. You know, it's points, rebounds, assists.
Yep.
She's a very well-rounded player. And we're going to need a lot more of that tonight.
Yeah, one of the things that really, really, really gives me hope for the Lady Cats here tonight, like I told you, they're playing very, very, very good basketball, especially here lately. They're on a 3-game winning streak. In that streak, she's playing, I think, the best basketball we've seen her play in her entire career. She's averaging 8 points, but 12.3 rebounds per game, along with 3 assists, 2.5 steals. She's got a plus-minus of plus 21. So, again, I think if you have big games from those two, and then, of course, you know, we don't talk about her a ton during the pregame shows, but it's Cammie Shack. And a big reason why I want to highlight Cammie Shack is she doesn't have very many off games. So when she does, it kind of sticks out. And that first game against Caddo was one of the few down games. She only had 6 points, was 3 of 12 from the field, and 0 of 5 from the three-point line, 2 boards, 1 assist. She's not doing that again tonight.
I was going to say, well, and I don't mean this negatively, but you kind of feel good that she didn't have a good one in that one because I think the chances of that tonight are very low. I mean, she's going to have double-digit points tonight. She's going to have double-digit rebounds, and so that makes me feel like, okay, this game all of a sudden, if you're going off of past experiences, this game all of a sudden is a lot closer than maybe on paper.
100%. In the Lady Cats wins this season, she's scoring 14 points on 54% from her 2-point attempts, 7.4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. I think you're going to see way closer to that, if not even better than that, compared to the 6 points. And I think that might just be the difference. If Riley Ivory can play the way she did, if Rainey Johnson can keep playing the way she's been playing, if Cammie can do that, I really like the Lady Cats' chances here tonight.
I'm going to throw what could be a duh type statement here, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that 2 of these 3 girls are going to have to score double digits tonight for Sulphur Springs to win this game.
I agree. And I think not only will they, I think all 3 of them might.
And okay, I'll go a step further. I think if all 3 of these girls score in the double digits, I think Sulphur Springs does win this game.
I think I agree with you. Also joining us, finally back from his restroom break, we've got your favorite intern, Alex the intern. Alex, how you feeling, man?
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch Lady Cat playoff basketball, man.
I am as well.
Only comes around once a year. Playoffs are big. I'm excited.
I am as well. Real quick, we still got a couple minutes, so I want to hear from a few more of our partners who make all of this possible, and then we'll be back to wrap up the Discount Wheel Tire pregame show.
We make buying a car actually easy.
Wait, like easy?
Fast approvals, no pressure sales, and transparent pricing.
Transparent pricing, this has to be a trick.
No tricks, and yes, no dealer add-ons.
Like no add-ons?
You heard me. No dealer add-ons.
J. Hodge does not miss!
Are you struggling with night sweats, mood swings, low energy, and everything in between? Being a woman isn't always easy, but it doesn't have to feel this hard. At Graceful Health and Wellness, we offer personalized treatment plans to help balance your hormones and support your overall health. Hi, I'm Jordan Potts, family nurse practitioner and certified through the Menopause Society. Whether you're managing menopause symptoms or just want to feel like yourself again, we're here to help you regain energy, confidence, and control. Let's redefine what it means to thrive through every stage of womanhood. Visit gracefulhealthandwellness.com to start your journey to vibrant health today.
Wherever you go in Northeast Texas, Alliance Bank branches are there to serve you with personal care and community pride. Come see us.
Just a couple minutes away from getting started here tonight. Bi-district round between the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats and the Caddo Mills Lady Foxes. What do we think? I think Foxes, plural already. Is it Foxes?
I'm no school today, and so I was off on my grammar.
Gotcha.
But I'll go Foxes.
Okay, it sounds better anyway. Ryan, I think we're going to go ahead. We've already done some players to watch. Looking at tonight's score prediction, as always, I put way too much time and thought into this. But I found, instead of actually finding a specific score, I found a magic number for you.
Okay.
The magic number is 50.
Okay.
When the Lady Cats score 50 or more points this season, they are a perfect 9-0. On the flip side of that, when Caddo Mills allows 50 or more, they are 0-5. If the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats can score 50 points, which in their current winning streak, they are scoring, I have it, give me a second. I think it's 57 points per game. So, I mean, it's more than doable.
Okay.
Even in their loss, it was 55-45, but that was with Cammie only scoring 6. I think the 50 is more than achievable.
So what's your score prediction? What's your score prediction?
I told you, I just think they're going to score 50 or more, and they're going to get the win.
I will pinpoint. I will go Sulphur Springs 52, Caddo Mills 49.
Ooh, it's going to be a close one. I like it.
52-49, just to play into your little magic number of 50 game.
I like it. We're about to get started. I think we're going to do the national anthem in the starting lineup, so we're going to step out of the way very quickly, and then y'all are stuck with us for the rest of the night right here on NFHS. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to get tonight's game started. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us live on NFHS. We've got a good one for you. Sulphur Springs Lady Cats and the number 19 ranked Caddo Mills Lady Foxes.
What a crowd, Tyler.
I know. I'm excited. I think we're in for a good one. We both have wins here tonight. And I'm sticking with it. I think if we score 50 or more, which I do think we will, I think you see the Lady Cats get a win here tonight.
Yeah, I like 52-49. Quickly, I'll just something I'm seeing between Caddo Mills and Sulphur Springs. I see a big size advantage for Sulphur Springs. A lot more height on the Sulphur Springs side.
Yes, very much so. Thinking about a Rainey Johnson who's averaging 12.3 rebounds per game. I think we're going to see that many from her tonight. Going with a starting five of Riley Ivory, London Pinnell, Presley Hardy, Rainey Johnson, and Cami Shack. Rainey gets it back. Cami Shack. There you go. Rainey in the post. Board. There you go. She'll draw the foul.
And that's going to be huge. Right on cue, size advantage plays to our advantage. You get the offensive rebound, not able to convert the N1, but already at the line. So, yeah, Cami and Rainey, I mean, they need to feast in the paint tonight with second chance opportunities. And I think the home games that we've done, on the nights that we're not scoring as well, it's when we're not finishing under the basket.
Yeah, 100%.
As good as we can. That's kind of where we're missing out. We're going to knock down a couple shots. We're going to hit some mid-range jumpers. But if we want to get to that 50 mark that you and I have been talking about, we got to finish underneath the basket.
Yep. And Rainey's starting the game with a pair of free throws. I like that. I feel like that's another thing. We don't always shoot as well from the free throw line as we probably need to. And we are really making an emphasis to take advantage of that height advantage that you're talking about.
Yeah, and you could just quickly see it. I mean, our two bigs are 3 or 4 inches taller than their tallest player, at least on the court at this time.
Yeah, if you can get Cami and Rainey really going, I mean, you could
there. Do that all night.
For sure walk out of here with a win.
But, as I mentioned, those need to go. And I think they will. But that is quickly, apparently, the game plan.
Caddo Mills not afraid to get into the paint as well, but that's going to be a foul.
We got a bit of a different angle where we're sitting. We're kind of in the corner on the baseline. But I feel close to the action.
Yes, we very much are close to the action. You don't realize how great of a view you have up there until you're down here. But Bird's free throw up and no good.
I need the football press box view.
Yeah. Which, by the way, as always, we want to give a big shout out to Coach McSheffrey and everybody over here at Commerce, a Wildcat legend in his own right. Was McSheffrey? He was part of the state championship team, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought so.
Absolutely. He would have been a senior on that team.
Okay. Well, when Wally stands right in front of you, it is tougher to see, I'll be honest. I want no beef with Wally, but Presley Hardy having some trouble. Riley Ivory tried to save it, but it'll be out of bounds. There we go.
Tyler, I feel like we have a long streak of first-round playoff games where the Sulphur Springs Wildcats, Lady Cats are wearing black.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I like that we're bringing that back into our arsenal. I think in each sport, I think the black jerseys look great.
I don't know that football did it in the first round this year. I know they did it last year against Dallas Carter.
We were white.
Okay.
Okay. Alex the intern, district MVP, by the way. We don't talk about that enough. And Caddo Mills really starting to catch on to the feed the post.
The dunk it to Cammy or Rainey play. Yep. Now, I do remember number 1 from Caddo Mills in the matchup last year.
Yes, I think I do as well.
Looks like we're kind of sticking in our usual zone.
Yep. And I'm not sure. Well, they get a 3 out of it, so let me shut my mouth.
Well, and Caddo Mills.
Yucatan.
Yeah, Caddo Mills kind of beats me to the punch. I was going to say I love a zone in high school basketball. I'm going to force the high school team to knock down a big 3. And Caddo Mills on the first attempt does just that.
Presley Hardy saves it there. Ooh, good find. Can't finish though. Good pump fake and drive there, and the bucket.
Yeah, great move.
That is a great
Caddo
move.
Mills guard right there.
That is a great move. So after scoring first to get the night started, now 4:20 to go in the first, 6-2, the Lady Cats trail. London Pinnell, and she'll get hit with a travel call. And yeah, I think the Lady Cats are going to have to really slow things down.
Well, you just got to weather the early storm.
Yeah.
You know, a couple turnovers, a couple missed shots underneath the basket. Caddo Mills knocks down a 3, knocks down a, big finish at the rim. Just got to roll with the punches.
It's just
there you go. Presley Hardy fighting hard for the offensive rebound.
I think it's going to be a jump ball, yep.
She'll get the jump ball. I do think part of my problem with the early turnovers, though, is Caddo Mills seems to be playing really aggressive on defense, and they have done a nice job forcing a couple steals. But I think with as good of a job as they're going to do forcing those, you can't really have the unforced ones on top of it.
And, we talked about the size advantage that Sulphur Springs has. Caddo Mills, a little bit of a smaller lineup. Typically, you're going to have a lot of effort, a lot of you got to create some second chance opportunities, some turnovers, and so we've seen that thus far.
Yeah. And Rainey Johnson coming up with a steal there, but they'll call a travel. And the Caddo Mills crowd is getting pretty pumped up.
Yeah, and I guess that is technically a travel. I wouldn't have called it so quickly. I mean, they're kind of just both fighting for the ball. But great job by Rainey there to make something happen.
I do like the effort we're playing with. I mean, Presley Hardy fought for an offensive rebound a second ago. Rainey getting that. The 6-2 start is definitely not from lack of effort by any means.
No, and it's going to take that. I mean, it's going to take 4 quarters.
There you go. Lana Pinnell with a steal. This is a very big game for the freshman, Lana Pinnell.
And I like that from Presley right there. Didn't have the numbers. Just go ahead and dribble out. Let's find a good shot.
Rainey getting the offensive rebound. And now, spoke too soon.
And we are getting the second chances. We're just not making the most of those opportunities.
And I actually really like that look from London Pinnell a second ago. You're wanting to force everything down low, but sometimes the look isn't there, and you are open. You are a good shooter.
As we continue to force it down low, that zone is going to pack into the paint, and then you're going to have some open shots. Now, you got to knock those down.
Yeah.
But I do like the shot selection there.
We're going to get our first timeout of the night. Yes, we're going to get our first timeout of the night. So while they go to break, we're going to go to break as well, and we're going to hear from our friends over at Payne Electric.
Over 50 years, Payne Electric Company has proudly powered Northeast Texas. From residential service calls to large industrial projects, our family-owned team delivers safe, reliable work that meets the highest standards. Licensed, insured, and committed to excellence, we make sure every job is done right and on time. We're also dedicated to supporting the people and places that make this place feel like home. Payne Electric Company. Family-owned, trusted, and serving Northeast Texas since 1972.
Six to 2. Caddo Mills off to an early start. 2:33 left here in the first quarter. By the way, having troubles with our scoreboard, so producer Corey having to hold that down by himself. I'll do a better job of updating the time. He's updating the score. I'll update y'all on the time better. 2:23 low here in the first. Lady Cat still in that zone like Ryan was talking about. She did thread the needle. I'll give her that. Now Lady Cat ball. Haven't scored since like the first or second. I think it was the opening possession of the game.
Well, and Caddo Mills has gone a couple minutes without scoring. It's been a it's been kind of like a boxing match, you know, where you're just kind of feeling out your opponent. Both are making a couple silly mistakes, but I do think both sides are going to settle in here pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I will say, as someone who was very confident that we're going to score 50 points tonight,
Bad start.
Not the start you'd be looking for. Cammy with a nice deflection. It's going to be Lady Cat ball. 1:37 left in the quarter.
And again, just kind of another unforced error.
Yes. I mean, to your point, I think we're going to settle in. If we could just start hitting from, like you keep saying, the point blank range, you know. Cammy Shack to the goal.
You know, I watched that, and I don't see how it doesn't go in.
Right.
But at the same time, that has to go in. I mean, you're not going to get a better look than that. That's the best player on the floor. That's one that the Lady Cats need to go.
Ryan, now that I think of it, the Lady Cats haven't made a bucket yet. We've got 2 points. They were Rainey Johnson free throws.
We do not have a field goal. Yep. That is a great point.
Nor the amount of points a field goal counts for either.
Not that type of field goal, yeah.
Just 1 minute left in the quarter. I would love to see the Lady Cats just get back on the board before the end of this quarter. Riley Godbolt and Madeline McWhorter checking in. And I like that sub especially. I know London Pinnell had one of the fouls, and I think Presley may have had the other. So the final minute of a quarter, I don't mind that. A big block on that one. Madeline McWhorter fighting for the rebound. It will be Lady Cat ball. 35.4 seconds.
And Tyler, I do want to preface that it's no lack of effort. I mean, we're on the ground. We're fighting for the ball, closing out. I mean, we're doing all the right things. I think defensively we're playing fantastic, giving up 6 points.
Ooh, pretty shot from Madeline McWhorter. Unfortunately, that one going to be a 2, but still, pretty shot nonetheless. The freshman coming up with a big shot as soon as she comes in. 15 seconds on the clock. Madeline McWhorter flying all over the place. Got the rebound. You got 6 seconds to work with. Got to go quick. Riley Ivory trying to go quick. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Lady Cats do get back on the board, though. They'll make it 6-4 as we go to the second. We'll be right back.
Everybody, we got customers. Clayton Home, we got customers. Hi, welcome to Clayton Home.
Oh, hi.
What are y'all looking for today?
We're in the market for a house.
Okay, fine. We'll see who can really sell this house.
Hello? Hey, even the roof's really durable.
Okay. We'll take it.
You will? Awesome. Thank you.
Ryan, it's a packed house here tonight. This place is electric. You've got sports on the big screen, the best salad bar in town. I mean, what more can you ask for? Truly, the best place to spend a Friday night. Ryan, what you got?
Tyler, it's important to start fast, and I don't think there's any better way to start than rolls and cinnamon butter. Tyler, number 2, I got 2 words: shrimp bombs. We got to go 1-0. And by 1-0, I mean you got to order the ribeye sandwich.
Quarter Grub House, making championship plays with each play.
And delivering wins, one bite at a time.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
6-4 as we get ready to start the second quarter. It was a nice shot from Madeline McWhorter right at the end of the quarter. Really like what she's brought to the game since she came in. I mean, she literally subbed in with 1 minute left in the frame, fought for a defensive rebound, almost got a steal, then knocks down the big shot. The other 2 points came from Rainey Johnson free throws in the first minute of the game. So they scored in the first 30 seconds and the final 30 seconds of the frame. Caddo coming out the gate hot.
So Tyler, the good news is I give us an A+ on defense in that first quarter. The bad news is I give us a C-.
That's generous.
Offensively.
That's generous. That's a passing grade.
That's just because it was the first semester and I was feeling nice.
Gotcha.
I'll be a little more critical this quarter.
I mean, I think we're going to have to be. I think, to your point, I mean, you're in a great shape. You're only down 4 to have played as poorly as you did offensively. But I do think
6,
you're going to.
That's phenomenal. But you're right. It's that's not going to be good enough for the rest of the night. That was a one-quarter deal.
Another offensive rebound here on this possession. And again, I think it has not been from lack of effort at all. We keep saying that, but having the height advantage that you have, I think you do have to absolutely cut those down. Speaking of, Rainey Johnson gets the board. Averaging 12.5 rebounds over the last 3 games. And she'd been on a run of 7 or 8 games in a row where she had at least 10 rebounds. There you go. There you go. Rainey Johnson gets the bucket. She's got 4.
Got to finish in the paint. Got to finish in the paint.
Yep.
Got to finish in the paint. I mean, that's the story of this one so far. When we do that, the Lady Cats can score any possession.
Yep, and to your point, the more and more you do that, they're going to keep crashing down low. You're going to get some of those shots for Lena Pinnell and for Madeline McWhorter.
Well, and if you've got Cami Shack kind of bringing down the ball or at least controlling it at the top of the key like we've always seen, she dumps it into Rainey. They crash on Rainey. Rainey dishes it out to Cami.
Yes.
She's got an open 3.
And a very good passer
that dance.
For a big. There you go. Riley Ivory with the steal, and she draws a foul.
Never liked the foul 90 feet from the basket.
I agree.
That would be, if I was a coach, that would be a huge – you're almost coming out of the game if you do that.
Now, I will say in this instance, with as fast as Riley Ivory is, if
That's
you don't
fair.
foul her,
I don't hate
she's probably gone.
That's fair.
I don't hate the foul.
I just – you cause it – you
Yeah,
cause a turnover
I'm with you.
and I'm mad and I go foul real quick.
Yeah.
Cannot do that.
I agree. Caddo Mills playing very tough defense and actually forced a jump ball, but it'll still be Lady Cat ball. 5:42 left here in the second quarter. Riley to Riley. To Riley. I understand the look you're going for there, but I didn't love that look.
Yeah, and with Cami, I really want her to turn around and be thinking, what can I do to get to the hoop? You know, obviously, we've made it a point we're going to throw it down to Rainey a lot, and that's a great play. But Cami, she can score on her own.
Yeah, 100%. Again, we talked about in that loss to Caddo the first time, it was a rare off night for her. She only had 6. There you go. Now she's going to the free throw line. I was in the middle of saying she hasn't scored yet, but of course going to the line now, and we'll change that.
Continue to go up strong.
Yep.
Go up strong. You're going to draw a lot of fouls. I mean, size advantage alone.
Yeah. While she goes to the line, I want to tell you the Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at any of their brand new service times. Now you can visit the Way at any of their 3 Sunday morning services, whether you choose the 8:30 a.m. service, the 10:15 service, or their 11:45 a.m. service. The Way Bible Church can't wait to see you. No good on the first one. He does get the second one to go. I thought I jinxed one of the best shooters of all time when I said she'll change that here, but she did change that. 5 minutes left here in the first half. KK Montgomery in the game now. And that'll be Presley Hardy. Do you have that as her first or second?
I have her second.
Okay. I thought that was right, but wasn't sure. So 2 on Presley. I've got 1 on Lena Pinnell as well.
Man, I cannot get over how great this crowd is. I mean, it is on both sides.
It is packed.
About as packed as it can get.
Scoring a 3, no good. But they do get the offensive rebound. Great job, Riley getting the steal. Up to Presley. Presley Hardy gets it to go. And don't look now, but Ryan, after not scoring from the first 30 seconds of the quarter to the very end, there's 4:20 left in the half, and your Lady Cats have a lead. Well, I mean, you know.
Bang!
That's my bad.
Right back at you.
That's my bad, gang. They did have the lead.
Now we're starting to score.
Is 50 still in play?
Oh, I think so. I think so.
Presley trying to feed it to KK, but Caddo's all over that. And I do think
from Uzbekistan.
Back-to-back threes.
She needed a passport for that shot.
That's a bar. Caddo Mills with back-to-back threes. Now with a 5-point lead, 3:33 left in the half. They do feed it to KK. Back out. London Pinnell fighting for the offensive rebound. And I do fear we might be overly forcing getting into the paint.
Oh, I think so too.
KK gets blocked on her way to the goal. Caddo comes up with it. 3:03 to go.
A little bit of contact there. But I do think for the most part they're kind of letting them play. I mean, it's
I think
playoff
so.
basketball. I get that.
Another 3 from Caddo, and another one goes in. Sulphur Springs might gonna have to not call a timeout in the room. 17-9. And to be fair, I mean, it's not that you were necessarily doing anything wrong, so I understand holding on to the timeout there. But London Pinnell for 3, no good. And I said it the first time she shot a 3. I'll say it again. I don't mind that shot at all from London Pinnell.
Yeah, just a total gut punch. I mean, Sulphur Springs gets a big turnover, turns that into a really fun 2, and then Caddo Mills answers back with 9 straight beyond the arc.
There you go. Riley Ivory with the steal. But can't get the finish. And I think she thought about it too much and kind of overly slowed down.
Yeah.
But Caddo Mills is going to take a timeout. So when they go to break, we will as well. They've pushed the lead to 17-9.
I'm Natalie White, and this is my niece, Hannah. My husband and Hannah's dad founded Roper & White right here in our hometown because we love this community.
And because we are big fans of Sulphur Springs Wildcats.
We are investing in our athletes by joining the SS All Sports Booster Club, and you can too. When you become a Booster Club member or shop the store inside the Prim, you are not only investing in our current athletes, but our future ones too. From all of us at Roper & White,
go Wildcats.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford.
17-9, Caddo Mills has pushed the lead with 2:03 left here in the first half. Again, thank you for hanging out with us on NFHS on the road to the UIL State Championships presented by Ford.
Tough minute there.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 consecutive big ones for Caddo Mills.
Yeah, with 4.5 minutes left, the Lady Cats had taken their first lead, 9-8. And now you look up and it's 17-9. Presley Hardy coming up with the steal there, though.
You know, and I'm actually surprised that Caddo Mills called timeout there because
I
felt like they had all the momentum in the world.
I was asking for a Sulphur Springs timeout.
That kind of gave Sulphur Springs a chance to regroup, be a huge shot right here.
Knock that one down. From our angle, it looked good. $125 left in the half. Caddo Mills taking their time. They could push it to a double-digit lead with the bucket here.
Have to win those battles, Tyler.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not only do you not get the board, but you end up fouling as well. It's on Lena Pinnell. I have that as her second. Lady Cats trailed 6-2, then ended up forcing a 9-8 lead. The 9 unanswered. Presley Hardy gets that one to Riley. 40 seconds here in the half. Knock it down this time. I wanted to yell bang so loud.
Just have not had one of those go yet, Tyler. 30 seconds here. I kind of think that Caddo Mills just saves it for the last shot.
Yeah, I kind of
get
do
a
as
2
well.
or 3.
And they've done a pretty good job taking time on each possession anyway, getting the shot that they're looking for. Lunapinell trying to force a steal there. Clock down to 16 now.
Looks like that's exactly what they're doing.
Yep. Now 10 on the clock. Good drive. And I really like letting them play there.
I cannot believe that's not a foul. She hit the ground very hard. Hope that she's okay.
And it'll still be Caddo Mills' ball with 6.6 left here in the half. They'll have more than enough time to inbound and get a shot up that they like. They do get it inbounded. 5 on the clock. 3's up. No good. Rainey Johnson with the board. And that will do it for the first half. Caddo Mills goes on a strong run in the final 4 minutes to take a 17-9 lead. Don't go anywhere. We've got a great halftime show for you. But first, let's hear from our friends who bring you the halftime show.
Life is meant to be lived in motion, in the moment, on the go. If a sports injury or chronic pain threatens to slow you down, hold you back, or take you out of the game, Christus Health is here, right where you live, with complete personalized orthopedic care. Because you have a lot of games to play, miles to ride, and life to live. Christus Health, your health, your life, our purpose.
So y'all really only sell nuts and bolts?
No.
Oh yeah, a lot more nuts and bolts.
Hey, I really like your puppy. Do you think he would like this?
Getting braces can feel a little overwhelming, but at Ochoa Coleman Orthodontics, we believe it doesn't have to be. From your very first visit, our goal is to make you feel at home. Because a great smile starts with a great experience, and we're proud to be the place where that journey feels easy.
We're at the midway point here in Commerce with Caddo Mills going on a strong run to end the half, taking a 17-9 lead. Rainey Johnson leading scorers so far with 4 points. Madeline McWhorter and Presley Hardy each have 2. Cami Shack has 1. Again, the Lady Cats had really struggled that first quarter, had 2 points in the first 30 seconds of the quarter, then another 2 points in the final 30 seconds. But then they go on a nice little run to take a 9-8 lead, but it's been all Caddo Mills since then, now up 17-9. Any thoughts?
My thoughts are as bad as a first half offensively as that was. You're down by 8.
Only down by 8.
You're down by 8.
To a very good Caddo team.
You're three shots away from being up in this one, and the first half offensively was probably the worst game of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not shooting.
I mean, I don't even know if you need the word probably.
We're not shooting 5% from the field at this time.
And all of the, I mean.
And I know three of our 9 came at the free throw line.
Yes, they did.
And so it's been brutal. And so that's the
further,
negative. But the positive is that, I mean, we're obviously still in this. I mean, defensively, minus 30 seconds of Caddo Mills just being on fire, we're playing phenomenal on the defense side of the ball.
Yes, which very quickly I want to make sure everyone knows you got to hear from them. But I want to make sure you know the halftime show is brought to you by the team of world-class orthopedics and sports medicine specialists at Christus Mother Frances Hospital in Sulphur Springs, where they're experts at caring for bones, joints, and muscles. In addition to treatment, they also provide special programs designed to keep you in optimal shape and improve athletic performance. So whether you're a student athlete or a weekend warrior, they'll keep you at the top of your game. To your point, Ron, about shooting 5% from the field, I know London Pinella has taken 3 threes, and I know Presley Hardy had a very deep floater type of situation, but other than that, all of the shots are coming from directly under the goal.
Yeah, I agree. It's been poor, but I do think that we can get it going. I think that obviously being down 8, we have the opportunity to turn this thing around quickly.
Yeah, I 1,000% agree with that. And I think we are going to see them start to turn this around. I do want to see much more involvement from Cami Shack. I mean, we talked about in the pregame show that unfortunately the first time that we lost to Caddo Mills, she only had 6 points, and we said that was not going to happen again. She's only got 1 point at the half. I think you've got to get her more involved. Obviously, because you have the height advantage, we've been just like overly forcing it down low. I'm not mad at that. Obviously, continue to take advantage of the height advantage, but you got to get Cami Shack more involved.
I'm not either, but until we knock down an outside shot, I'm okay with sticking 4 girls in the paint.
Yeah.
You know, where we're trying to force it. Because right now, no threat from outside.
None at all,
We've got to find a happy medium of using that size advantage, getting Rainey and Cami in spots to score down low, but also when we got an open shot, we got to knock a couple down.
Yeah. I think if you go 2 possessions in a row without scoring, I want Cami Shack to do whatever Cami Shack wants to do.
Yeah.
Whether that's drive to the goal, whether that's pull up from the elbow, whether that's back to the basket, post work, like whatever you want to do. I want, Riley Ivory does such a good job of kind of a pump fake, just beating her girl on one step and then getting a mid-range jumper. Do that. I want to see London Pinnell keep shooting, but I think you do have to get more aggressive.
Yeah, and I think Riley Ivory, she's done a phenomenal job on defense tonight. Multiple steals. We got to continue to do that. Those have got to turn into points off of turnovers.
1,000%.
We've had enough turnovers tonight that we can get some points out of it. We're just not taking, making the most out of those opportunities.
We've still got a couple minutes in the halftime show here, so I want to take this opportunity to hear from a few more of our friends to make all this possible. Then we'll be back for the second half exclusively here on the NFHS Network.
Is Katie. Katie has closed over $50 million in sales across 200+ transactions, from $8,000 lots to $1 million homes. These are Katie's buyers. This is the home Katie is selling. Katie is committed to serving every client with care, expertise, and results. Katie is your hometown realtor.
Hi, I'm Josh Boatman, your local trusted insurance agent. As a dad to a senior and a freshman at Sulphur Springs High School, I know how important it is to protect people who matter most. Every family is different, and that's why I would take the time to customize coverage to fit your specific needs. Whether it's home, auto, farm and ranch, commercial, or life insurance. If you're protecting your home and auto, why not protect yourself for your family?
I swag when I serve. Now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm feel like this detergent.
Hi, is my prescription ready?
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so sorry. What was your name?
From Friday Night Lights to everyday life, Cody Drug is here for you.
I've seen a lot of Txhsgbb out on the open road. From up in Amarillo down to San Antone. No matter where I travel, one thing remains the same. Everybody loves Ford here in the Lone Star State. Ford is the best in Texas.
And again, thank you so much for hanging out with us during the Chris's halftime show. Almost ready for the second half. And again, want to thank y'all for hanging out with us on NFHS for the Road to the UIL State Championships, which, as you just saw, was presented by Ford. Sulphur Springs Lady Cats and Caddo Mills, a rematch of last year's by-district match. The winner of this will go on to face the winner of either Lindell or Pine Tree. And Lindell, I think, would probably be the heavy favorite in that one. They're 21-8 on the year. Whereas Pine Tree, I believe, is 12-18. Lindell is a team the Lady Cats have already played once this season, and they lost by 9 or 10, I believe, but that was all the way back on December 5th. So I really think if you can turn things up in this second half and get going, win this game, I think you could even win in the second round. This is a team who was in the third round last year Now, of course, that was a much different Lady Cat team.
Well, and we mentioned, I believe it was the last regular season game that we did, is if you can win that first round of the playoffs, you can then win any round of the playoffs.
Yeah.
All teams at that point are good enough to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's probably the case. There we go. Randy Johnson with a steal. But I do think that's the case in most, if not all, sports. But once you get to the second round on, I mean, any team can beat anybody. Everyone there is a good team.
Shout out Corey Hankins, but he did also say.
There we go, finding Cammy down low, and the bucket, and the foul. We'll take our first East Texas physical therapy replay of the night. Alex, the intern, what were you saying, Bubba? Oh, I saved the replay. Why did it not?
I think that's the wrong gym.
It is. I promise I saved the replay first. Cammy Shack gets both, though, and already up to 4 points now. We talked about that during the halftime show, though. You got to get her going. And I think if you give her the opportunity, she will get going. I mean, she only had a couple shot attempts maybe.
Yeah, and she's got to get to double digits or more.
Yeah.
Not more than double digits, but as many over 10 points as possible for the Lady Cats to win this one.
I agree. I think the same goes for Riley Ivory as well. And it's not like she's had very many attempts either. She's been good on defense, got a couple of steals. She had 10 deflections the first time they played Caddo Mills. 6 steals, I believe it was. But there you go, Presley. Caddo Mills gets it back, though. Presley Hardy, I mean, she always brings energy, but I feel like we're seeing her.
That might have been a makeup call from the hard fall earlier.
May have been.
And I think that one was probably warranted, but that looked like a lot of ball.
That's a skill set she has.
She's gotten to the hoop well. Hitting the ground hard, but she has gotten to the rim well. And I do think that's one of their better guards. So, good for them that she's able to be out there, but you can kind of tell she's in somewhat discomfort.
While she's shooting free throws, I want to ask her, you having problems finding comfort in your own space? If so, let A&S Air Conditioning provide a perfect solution for your heating and cooling needs. They've been providing affordable heating and AC repair in Hopkins, Franklin, and surrounding counties for over 35 years. They specialize in the repair and maintenance of all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment in both residential and commercial settings. Now's the perfect time to give them a call at 903-885-8072. There you go. And ask about their maintenance programs and their new efficient units. And ask them, did you see how hard Riley Ivory was balling out while Tyler was reading ads?
I just love that we spent the majority of the halftime talking about how Cammy's got to get going and Riley Ivory's got to start converting. And right out of the gates, I mean, that's 5 points from those two.
I for sure, both of us, but I for sure have been one to jinx us. But sometimes you speak the right thing into existence. 6:12 left here in the third quarter. Lady Cats have cut it to 18-14. It was 17-9 at the end of the half. And we've seen them go on a good run and take the lead once already. If they continue to play like this, I genuinely believe the Lady Cats can walk out of here with a win.
And a gold ball.
And a gold ball. Cammy Shack coming up with a steal that time. Watch out. It'll stay there, though. 5:31 in the quarter. There you go. Pull up. Bang.
Huge.
Cammy Shack's got 6. And the Lady Cats have cut it within 2. No good. And Lady Cats with a chance to go take the lead, or to tie, or even take the lead. Island Water. Good pass. Riley Ivory with the finish. Let's go. And the Lady Cats.
This is how you move the basketball offensively and how you finish.
It is. And much like the last run we saw, I mean, they do it quickly. When they get locked in and go on a little run, I mean, they get locked in and go on a run.
Well, and quickly in terms of time of possession, that was 2 passes, get to the basket, boom.
Yep. Pulling up from deep, no good. Alex, the intern, doesn't even have a phrase for how long of a three that is.
Honestly, I can't even tell you.
It's a 8 or 9 to 1 run, rather, here for the Lady Cats in the second half.
And you can feel the Sulphur Springs fans.
1,000%. 1,000%.
This side of the gym we're feeling it.
Rainey Johnson over to Presley Hardy. Let's go! And with 4:20 in the second quarter, the Lady Cats took the lead at the exact same mark in the third quarter. They take another lead. And was it Presley Hardy who took the lead both times?
I think so.
I kind of think it was.
I think so.
And we're going to get a timeout. 4:06. No. Sorry. Just a sub.
They should take a timeout.
I would have, yeah.
10-2 to start this third quarter.
Yep, I would as well.
I'm giving Sulphur Springs a couple minutes to think about it.
Rainey Johnson down low. No good. Cami Shack forcing a jump ball.
It's going to be Sulphur Springs.
Lady Cats trailed 17-9 coming into this quarter. Got to get it in. There you go. Presley Hardy.
Heat check.
Almost got the offensive rebound. It'll be Caddo ball, 3:51 in the third. What a fun quarter this has been. Riley Godbolt coming to give Presley Hardy a breather. KK Montgomery checking in.
10-2
yeah.
To start the third quarter. I think 12-1.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
No, sorry.
I think it was
13-2.
Okay.
No, to 1. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
13-1. Or is it 12? It is 12-1. Either way.
A lot.
Hey, we're talking basketball, not math.
Like you said, there was no school today. And to Alex, the intern's point, you can really feel the crowd here behind us. Starting to get a defense chant going. Deep three.
That's kind of an unlucky bounce. I tell you what, Caddo Mills not afraid to
there we go.
One.
Riley Ivory with another steal. To the goal. But Riley Godbolt gets a rebound. Caddo Mills coming up with it, though.
That was probably a bit of a forced shot.
Yeah.
Great steal. She's got, I feel like she's got 5 or 6 steals tonight.
She probably does, yeah. She's got every bit of 4 or 5. High order. Again, she has not gotten a ton of minutes tonight, but she's been very effective with the minutes she's gotten.
Yeah.
Another three, no good.
Three.
And
I'm great with that if I'm Sulphur Springs.
Oh, 1,000%.
So far, I'm letting it.
Madeline McWhorter.
Thought about it.
Cami Shack looking like dirt. But getting the offensive rebound.
That's hustle.
How many jump balls have we seen tonight?
Number 4. It's number 4, actually.
It'll be Caddo ball this time. And Sulphur Springs actually going to take the timeout with 2:28 in the quarter. They're going to take a break, so we will as well. We're going to hear from our friends over at Nortex.
Nortex Tractor and Power Sports of Sulphur Springs, our dealership has been serving customers like you for over 60 years, and we look forward to continuing that tradition. We are proud to offer lines such as New Holland tractors, Can-Am, Polaris, Bad Boy Zero turn mowers, Claus hay equipment, and much more. We also provide service and parts for many other brands as well. So no matter how you get to game day, we've got you covered at Nortex Tractor and Power Sports in Sulphur Springs.
Physical therapy is more than treatment, it's a partnership in healing. After years in the field, we wanted to create something personal.
East Texas Physical Therapy was built with one mission: to bring hands-on, individualized care to our communities.
From sports injuries to post-op recovery, in the home or water, every patient gets the treatment they need and the care they deserve.
Here, you're not just a number, you're part of our family.
It's care that feels like home because for us, it is.
East Texas Physical Therapy, healing with heart right here at home.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
2:28 left in the third, and the Lady Cats have a 3-point lead, 21-18. Cami Shack leading the way with 6. Presley Hardy right behind her with 5. Rainey Johnson and Riley Ivory each have 4. The Presley Hardy game.
Presley Hardy game.
I'm really liking the intensity the Lady Cats are playing with defensively. To that point we were saying before the timeout, I feel really good if I'm the Lady Cats. One, I've not only gone on this huge run to take the lead, but now I'm forcing them to take really deep threes. Once you were doing that, I feel like you know you were in the driver's seat.
Man, we are flying to the basketball. I mean, we're all over the place. I mean, they're having to work really hard for a zone defense. I mean, really up top, those should be the easy passes, but even that's not an easy pass.
Right.
And I
will give credit to Caddo for handling the pressure very well, but they're not getting a ton accomplished with it.
Well, handling it in the sense that they're not turning the ball over, but we're going to jack up another three.
Ooh, no pressure.
There you go.
With love.
Bar. 21-21. 21-21. $1:15 left in the quarter. Cammy Shack finds KK. Riley Godbolt. I really like the effort after the trying to go for the offensive rebound, but you do have to get back, unfortunately. Leads to the bucket there. If you're Lady Cats, you're good. We're cool.
Oh, you're absolutely good. You started this down 8.
Yes. Just remember that, though. You know what I mean? Don't let it snowball. Riley Godbolt trying to feed KK down low. Caddo Mills coming up with the ball there.
You know, and I'd love to see Cammy Shack right there when she gets the ball at the top of the key. I'm looking to go score.
Yes, we saw her do a great job driving a second ago. Didn't get the bucket, but got a really good look. And again, I mentioned it during the half. If you go 2 possessions in a row without scoring, give it to her. Let her do whatever she wants. Another 3. That one way off. But they come up with the offensive rebound. That'll do it. No good. That'll do it for the third. Caddo Mills with a 2-point lead, 23-21. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter.
I'm Kinley. And I'm Jake, and we're the owners of Landers Creek right here in the heart of Sulphur Springs.
Located at 218B Main Street in our beautiful downtown, you can find me behind the counter helping you find the perfect gift, outfit, or just catching up.
And when I'm not at the fire station, I'm working on our new gun counter or out in the pasture. But this place hits home.
We only offer the best brands like Burlebo, Extra Tough, Game Guard, and Beck sunglasses, and so much more.
We're so thankful for this community, so stop by at 218B Main Street or shop online anytime at shoplanderscreek.com.
In East Texas, we don't just build concrete. We build the paths your kids ride down, the driveways where first steps turn into first cars. For almost 80 years, Bell Concrete has laid the foundation for homes, families, and futures. Right here at home, Bell Concrete, built to last, built on trust, built for East Texas.
This game is brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas.
Ready for the fourth quarter. Sulphur Springs Lady Cats entered the second half trailing 17-9, but now they'll go into the fourth quarter. Had a lead for a lot of the quarter, but they trailed 21-23.
How quick was that third quarter?
I know.
My goodness.
8 minutes left. One of these teams, unfortunately, will see their season come to an end tonight. One of them will go on to the area round where they'll face the winner of Lindale and Pine Tree. Rainey Johnson no good on the attempt there. So the 50-point thing not happening, but
we might not get 50 combined. I mean, the defense tonight has just been unbelievable. Sulphur
the defense
Springs
has
is
been
flying
very
around. Good. Caddo Mills is making Sulphur Springs work for it.
Okay. There you go, Rainey Johnson coming up with the board.
Number 1 for Caddo Mills. She gets to the basket really well.
Does.
And in very unorthodox ways.
Yes, very much so. kind of like when Gio does anything, and you're like, does he know what he's about to do? But it always works out.
That's a bar.
I don't mind giving it to London Pinnell in the corner. I don't mind giving it. Okay. Rainey Johnson for 3. No good. Riley Ivory almost coming up with the offensive rebound there. And for her size, I feel like that's something she does very well. Again, had 8 rebounds in the first game against Caddo Mills. And as Ryan pointed out, she's got 5 or 6 steals tonight, I would think. I really want to see Cammie Shack get a shot up on this next possession if I'm the Lady Cats.
I would too. Tyler, with the patience that Caddo Mills has, of course I say that and they shoot it, but with the patience that they have, how many possessions are left?
I mean,
in
100%.
This one, you know?
Caddo Mills actually going to take a timeout there, so we'll be right back after these words from the Way Bible Church.
Nights happen every Wednesday at the Way at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community. I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship and with all my friends.
Coming to worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
Want your friends to think that you've discovered a secret filter? Confidence looks good on you.
.601 to play. It's a 2-point game here in Commerce. Real quick, while we got a second, I want to say the League Street Church of Christ is a church family for your family. Visit them on 1100 League Street South on Sunday morning for Bible class from 9:30 to 10:15, or for their Sunday morning service from 10:30 to 11:30. You can also visit them on Sunday evenings from 5 to 6 p.m. and on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 to 7:30. Visit their website, leaguestreet.church, for more information. I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us on NFHS here tonight. Very happy to be a part of the
You know, I'm actually not sure what they call.
I'm not either.
Okay.
Gotcha. So it'd be a 5-second call, I guess.
Either that or she crossed the line. See?
Oh.
Okay, they're saying that we reached over the line on the inbound.
Gotcha.
Which you hate because it felt like it was almost 5 seconds.
Great trap in the corner and forced Caddo to call a timeout. 5:40 left to go. We'll be right back.
In East Texas, we take care of our own, and at Amethyst, that's exactly what we do. We're not just nurses and therapists, we're neighbors, friends, and part of your story. Because home health should feel like home, and nobody knows home like your hometown team.
.540 to go here in this one. Lady Cats trail by 2. Are you and your business interested in becoming a broadcast advertiser with Txhsgbb Media? Reach thousands of fans across Northeast Texas with hyper-local advertising. You can fill out the interest forms on txhsgbb.com to learn more. Let's connect your business with local fans. For anyone watching us on NFHS that isn't familiar with our work, obviously we have a little bit of a new audience potentially. Lady Cats continuing to play really good on defense. But Ryan, you made an incredible point. There you go, Rainey Johnson forcing a steal. But as patient as Caddo Mills is, I don't know how many more times you are touching the ball.
I made that comment with 6 minutes and 20 seconds to play. And we are already down under 5 minutes.
Yep. Good job to recover there for Riley. No good. Everyone fighting for the ball. It is a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Yeah, and it feels like even more than that.
Well, and all that tells me is that both sides want it.
Yes.
I mean, both sides are getting on the ground. Both sides are fighting for loose balls.
And to the other point you were making, they've kind of let them play tonight.
I agree. And I think in the playoffs, I'm great with it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You don't want ticky-tack foul calls in the playoffs.
Ref ball. You don't want ref
There you
ball.
go. Get it up. Doesn't matter. Presley Hardy. He said, forget what you're talking about. I got a plan here.
Just kind of an unforced error, too, because Caddo Mills right there, that's actually not backcourt. You can throw it from the inbounds to the backcourt. She had no reason to save that back to Sulphur Springs. Presley Hardy gets the steal. Is able to convert the 2.
Presley Hardy now leading the Lady Cats in points with 7, by the way. 4:44 to go. Caddo Mills for 3, no good. London Pinnell coming up with the rebound. Okay, slow down. There you go.
Love it.
Caddo Mills with the ball back. Yep. All tied up. This one coming down to the wire. 4:20 to go, 23-23.
Got to be careful with the baseline here, Tyler.
Oof. And that's a big shot from Caddo Mills. They go up by 3 with 4:05 to go. Sulphur Springs going to call a timeout. So we'll be right back. Lady Cats trailing by 3.
I'm Erin Neal, the principal agent and owner of Hamby Insurance. I am passionate about serving the local community and the surrounding areas. My goal is to take the hassle out of buying insurance. I want to educate you on what you're buying and help you make an informed decision. Whether it's personal or commercial insurance, my team and I will be here every step of the way to make sure you are getting the satisfaction you need and the coverage you deserve. My promise to you is that we will never hard sell you insurance, use slick sales techniques, or pressure you into making a decision that you're not comfortable with. Call us today at 972-285-0381 to find the best coverage to fit your need. My commitment is to give you unparalleled service, and remember, Hamby helps.
Life happens, and sometimes you just need a little extra help. At D&B Loans in Sulphur Springs, we offer personal loans from $100 to $3,400 with monthly payment plans and fast approvals. Need help with taxes? Our experienced team will make sure you file with confidence. D&B Loans, serving East Texas since 1991. Stop by or give us a call today, 220 Gilmer Street. Call 903-885-7396.
4 minutes, 3 seconds left. And they call a backcourt there. Yeah. Coach Stanton asking. And they are going to talk it over. Because to your point, you obviously can inbound backcourt. I guess the issue would come with if your front foot landed before your back foot.
Yeah.
Her front foot landed first.
It definitely looked close either way, and then they will call Caddo ball.
Hard to overturn that.
Producer Corey making a point to not chime in. That's called growth.
That's called growth. Listen, it's a bad day to be a referee when Corey starts talking.
Watch out. Caddo Mills with another 3.
I was just going to say that I would think you would have to fully establish in the front court. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know enough.
Dagger 3 there, right there.
Presley Hardy going to try to answer back. No good. Delaney Johnson with the offensive rebound. Cami Shack with the offensive rebound.
Oh.
She will draw the foul.
Great to draw the foul. Would have loved the and one.
Yes.
Down 6 here. Need to convert both of these free throws. Get it to 4.
You would have seen this side of the stands get pretty hyped if she got the bucket there. First free throw's up, and it's good. Now she's tied with Presley Hardy for the team lead at 7.
Man, it just seems like the difference tonight is the 9-point run of threes from Caddo Mills in the first half.
And then
the
again,
6-point run of threes right just here in the fourth quarter.
Cami gets both to go. She's got 8.
That's really been the only separation.
1,000%. And now the Lady Cats going into a full court press here. Cami Shack with a good read.
That's
not
a travel,
It is a travel. Let's go.
A great job by Cami Shack to anticipate kind of a lob pass there. Great job not fouling.
I was going to say, to do that and
yeah.
to not foul or to get beat, you know what I mean? Great job. So there's 3:19 to go.
Got to cut this in half.
Yes.
4 more.
Riley Aubrey down low.
Pass by Rainey Johnson.
Great pass from Rainey Johnson.
I like the full court press.
I do too.
We've been a
kind of
just a pest for Caddo tonight. Wow, that is huge. I tell you what, Caddo Mills has truly been able to knock down the big three all night.
They have.
You can definitely see why they're the 19th ranked team in the state.
Puts them back in front by 5, 2:45 to go. Give it to Cami down low. Let Cami go to work. She will draw the foul. And again, we talked about this earlier. I mean, I think Cami Shack is going to either draw a foul, get the bucket, or both.
And you're also talking about the best free throw shooter on the Lady Cats.
Absolutely.
I don't know what percentage she's shooting at, but it's high.
It's high.
But yeah, I mean, she's going to draw a foul or get two just about every time in the paint.
It's now 32-28, 2:40 to go. Let's go. She's got 10, and it's back to a three-point game, 2:39. Again, I do like the full court press, but you know they're going to get this corner three back here. So Rainey and Cami, and even a Presley, someone on that other end, does have to get back. And I don't mind being wild aggressive in these scenarios. Every time you get to force the double right there, force it. Get the steal. Let's go. Rainey Johnson running the floor. She gives it to Riley. Great pass. Knock that down, London. Knock that down. Riley Aubrey offensive rebound. No good. Rainey Johnson offensive rebound. Riley again. Let's go. Riley Aubrey with the putback.
No, you do it. No, you do it.
The Lady Cats are only down by one. Presley Hardy. Big steal there. Cami Shack. Caddo comes up with it. 1:47 to play. And Caddo Mills asking for a timeout with 1:47. Ryan, we're going to keep it right here instead of going to break. This has been a very, very, very fun second half and a very fun fourth quarter. Caddo Mills keeps trying to run away with it, and they're doing a great job knocking down these threes. I want to give a ton of credit to your Lady Cats.
Just
for staying in this thing.
Yeah, I mean, you knock down 2 threes with Caddo Mills, you kind of feel like, man, I don't know if we can get back into this. You get a steal, knock down a shot of your own. Tyler, you have any idea what the foul situation is?
I do not.
Okay, I'm just trying to think, time management here. When do we need to start fouling?
Okay, you haven't fouled yet. Your Lady Cats have not fouled yet.
So we've got to get to 5?
Yes. And would have to do so in a hurry. Yeah, I think at this point, super aggressive on defense. Every chance you get to double, do it. Go for the steal. And if you foul, I mean, you're going to have to foul 5 times. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I just, with 1:46, you can't let it get under a minute.
Can't.
And you hadn't fouled yet.
Right. So play as aggressive as you want to.
I think you're going for every single steal.
Yes, go for every single steal.
Every ball in the air, I'm going to get it.
Obviously, start being mindful of who's doing the fouling, but
you don't have enough fouls. You probably don't have anybody in foul trouble.
You don't.
Maybe make them get it across half court. But once they do that, I'm playing uber aggressive.
Yep. Now I'm immediately.
I'm close to fouling right now.
I think I am as well. Double there, go for a steal, foul. Yep, just like that.
Timeout.
And you force Caddo Mills to take another timeout.
So that is going to be Caddo Mills' final timeout, I believe.
Oh, really?
So it says
wow.
I don't know if they changed it yet or not, but
with 1:26 to go, Lady Cats only have 2, but that is the final
Caddo Mills
timeout.
is out of timeouts.
So 1:26 on the clock. They've already used their last timeout. I like that.
So when we get to the corner 3 that we've seen all night from Caddo Mills, if they don't shoot it immediately, which obviously we want them to shoot it, obviously not go in, but from a time reason, we want them to take shots. If they don't shoot it immediately, I think you got a trap.
Yes, 1,000%.
Quick.
Send that trap heavy. Rainey's already doing such a good job. Like on that last possession, she forced enough pressure by herself in the sideline that you made them call a timeout. They don't have any more timeouts. if you bring whoever that top player is, the Presley or Riley or whoever it is,
have them make a lob pass back to the middle
and
of the court.
whoever's here in the middle is spying that. Presley, Hardy, and Riley are doing such a good job getting steals anyway.
Worst case, you foul. We got to foul anyways.
Right.
At some point, we're going to have to foul.
Right.
No shot clock. Caddo Mills has no obligation to shoot it here.
1:26 to play. Caddo with a 1-point lead. And I like it. Tight defense just like that. Come help.
Yeah, you pick up a dribble, you got to swarm.
The second they pick up the dribble, you got to go hard. Just like
right
that.
There,
come on.
just like that.
Just like that, Riley. Come on.
And that's fine.
And that is fine.
I think that's where Coach Tent, you got to tell him, hey, I want you guys to play super aggressive here, and if you foul, that's fine. We have to foul at some point anyways. Let's try to get a steal in the process.
1,000%.
Backcourt, as soon as she crosses, I'm all over her.
Yep. If I'm right, you got to help there. You got to help there, Presley. Come on. And they force a jump ball. Let's go.
And Presley Hardy and Riley Ivory at the top right there. They're two of the most athletic girls on the court. We see them cause turnovers all the time.
1,000%. Now Lady Cat ball. 1:03 to play. They're down by 1.
Coach timeout. I like it.
Yep. Going to use his timeout
left for the Lady Cats. And again, important reminder: no timeouts for Caddo Mills. Sorry.
Yes. Correct.
So Sulphur Springs makes a shot here. They take the lead. Caddo Mills doesn't really have they just got to go.
They've got to figure it out on the fly.
Or do you stay in the press, though, if you're Sulphur Springs?
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm playing aggressive. I think that Caddo Mills they have not played quickly well tonight. They've knocked down a couple threes, but their best offense is in the half court when they can kind of set it up, find the open shot. I think that we're winning the turnover battle by a large margin, and so I'm sticking with the aggression. I'm full court pressing.
I go full court press, and then if there's any chance that they break it, you foul immediately.
Yeah, I agree. You don't want them either getting an easy run to the goal or another one of those corner threes. Another three would be, I don't want to say a dagger, but it would be close.
Well, and I think Alex was more so asking, if we take the lead, do we stay in a full court press?
Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree. I think continue to press, and like you said,
you certainly
even if you take the lead, you still have to foul 4 more times. And I don't think scoring 1 more time wins this game anyway. 57 seconds to play. Lady Cats down by 1. Don't pick that up.
Got to be careful picking up your dribble.
Don't pick that up, and the Lady Cats will have to use their final timeout. 48.4 to go.
Well, Tyler, you said that you don't think that 1 more score wins
this one. At this point, it might.
It's close.
Yeah, at this point,
close.
It might.
As good as the Sulphur Springs defense has been, if they were to score on this possession, it could be.
It could be.
I hope so.
48.4 to play. I do hate having to use the final timeout there, but, I mean, you can't risk turning it over either. So, I mean, it is what it is, but the 5 out
Obviously
there.
You want the timeout
right.
Just as a safety net, but I do think that there's comfort in knowing, hey, I don't have any more timeouts.
Yeah, nobody does. Let's just play basketball.
We got to play.
The 5 out there.
Clock management, thing I have in my pocket is I can foul, but I don't have to worry about timeouts anymore.
Point,
let's just play.
I mean, you have to foul 4 times.
Oh,
so
right.
I mean,
you're probably not going to get there.
The 5 out there to finish this for the Lady Cats. Lennon Pinnell, Presley Hardy, Riley Ivory, Cammie Shack, Rainey Johnson, the same as the starting 5. I'll kind of let Cammie Shack do what she wants here. Rainey Johnson to Riley Ivory down low. Good job. Way to stay with it. Cammie over to Lennon Pinnell.
35 seconds.
Good looks. Riley Ivory down low. Get in there, let's go!
27 seconds, clock is not going to stop. Caddo Mills has no way to stop it.
22 on the clock. Did a great job to knock it out, but it'll stay Caddo ball. 20.2 to go.
A turnaround jumper by Riley Ivory.
Again,
does he think
she's
LeBron?
No timeouts.
To quote Chief Keef, she thinks that she's Kobe. 20.2, like Ryan said, no timeout from either team.
Couple fouls to give if you want to play that game.
And I don't mind that game at all.
I mean, I think if it gets under 10, you think about a foul. That is close, Tyler. Probably out on Rainey, but certainly close contact by Caddo Mills. I'm telling you, Tyler, with 4 fouls to give, under 10 seconds, I don't mind a foul by Sulphur Springs.
At all. 11.1 on the clock. Caddo inbounding.
Trapper. I think she stepped on.
She did.
Yeah!
8 seconds. 8.8 seconds. Now we've struggled inbounding. Got to get it inbounded cleanly. We do. Back to Rainey. Just don't turn it over. It is Lady Cat ball with 3.8. It's Lady Cat ball.
Tyler.
Now they're going to have to foul. They've only fouled 3 times, so they'd have to foul twice in 3.8.
Hey, Sulphur Springs possession on a jump ball. You just catch it and kind of turtle.
Ryan,
that's going to do it.
Your Sulphur Springs Lady Cats are going to win the game, 33-32, and they pull off the upset, taking down the number 19 ranked Caddo Mills. Your Lady Cats trailed for a huge portion of the game, but it doesn't matter. They get the win, 33-32. Ryan, we got to name a Way Bible Church Player of the Game.
My goodness gracious.
Real quick, let's hear from the Way Bible Church, and then let's name some Way Bible Church Players of the Game.
Every Wednesday at the Way at 6:15 p.m. for birth through 12th grade.
Community. I love seeing all the people come together, and I love hearing about people's weeks.
It's just calm singing with everybody, and I just like to do it.
Interacting with all the kids, like just meeting everyone is just great for me.
Really like going to worship and with all my friends.
Coming to worship the Lord, that's the best thing about it.
We believe in life change on every level.
And by a final score of 33-32, your Sulphur Springs Lady Cats pull off the upset and take down the number 19 ranked Caddo Mills Lady Foxes. Got to name a Way Bible Church Player of the Game. The Way Bible Church wants to extend an invitation to everyone to join them on Sunday mornings at any of their brand new service times. Now you can visit the Way at any of their 3 Sunday morning services. Whether you choose the 8:30 a.m. service, the 10:15 service, or their 11:45 a.m. service, the Way Bible Church can't wait to see you. Our Way Bible Church Player of the Game, she was my player to watch, and she was huge. It's Riley Ivory. Led the team with 10 points, including the game-winning shot with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, 10 points, huge shot there at the end.
Who knows how many steals?
Phenomenal defensive night. I mean, she was the defensive catalyst for this Lady Cats team tonight. A night where defense won this game. I mean, it certainly wasn't the offense. Yes. Slow night for both sides, but Sulphur Springs got it done in the second half. I would love to look at the numbers, the difference in how Sulphur Springs offensively was in the second half compared to the first half. But, I mean, it wasn't pretty at times, but it was enough.
1,000%. Another player who I think could have won it, Presley Hardy. She had a great game. I mean, one of the best we've seen Presley Hardy.
Well, you had Presley Hardy and Riley Ivory kind of attack the top of the ball right there when we had to get a steal. They caused a jump ball, and just the rest is history. Huge for Sulphur Springs.
What a game. They take down number 19 ranked Caddo Mills. And the Sulphur Springs Lady Cats are moving on to the second round, where they will face the winner of Lindale, who's 21-8, and Longview Pine Tree. They have played Lindale once already, and they lost that game by 10. But guess what? You also had already played Caddo Mills and lost that one by 10. I think the Lady Cats can win another playoff game.
We said it. We said it last week. We said it tonight. You win that first playoff game, and then I think anybody can beat anybody. You've shown that you're good enough to be there. You belong in this Sulphur Springs Lady Cat. And again, we just won a ranked playoff game on a night that we did not play our best basketball. I mean, offensively, it was not our best night. But defense wins championships. Coach Tanton had a great game plan tonight. Defensively, forced Caddo Mills to take a lot of deep shots. They knocked some down, and that was a lot of the good for Caddo Mills tonight. But how many times did we put them in a bad position, and they kind of stumbled on their own feet? That was the big difference tonight.
I think the biggest difference, and something that I think already this team might be better than Lady Cat teams of the past, despite how young they are, despite how inexperienced they are. There were so many times where you could have gotten out of it because of the run that Caddo Mills went on. They knocked down 3 threes in a row. They knocked down 2 really big threes in a row. And rather than let it spiral and get out of control, you still stayed in it and stayed calm.
You had 9 consecutive points in the first half from three-point range, Caddo Mills, and it felt like we may never score again,
right?
And we can't catch up with that. You had 6 huge points, pivotal points, with around 3 or 4 minutes to play for Caddo Mills, and it felt like, wow, we do something, and they do two good things. We just are not going to be able to catch up. But to piggyback off exactly what you're saying, this Sulphur Springs Lady Cat team, tremendous job just staying with it. Just staying with it. Hey, trust the process. We can make this happen. And effort was just the key tonight. I mean, they played an awesome 40 minutes of basketball. A lot of fun.
One more time, congratulations to tonight's Way Bible Church player of the game, Riley Ivory. Led the team in points and knocked down the game winner in the final minute of the game. Congratulations to your Lady Cats for moving on. Like I said, they'll face the winner of Lindell and Pine Tree. As soon as we have the information on that, stay tuned on Front Porch News. We'll let you know. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us on the NFHS Network here tonight. We'll be back later this week for round 2 for the Sulphur Springs